What's up guys, Gambling Guy here, and in this video I'm talking about how to use Bet365 like a motherfucking pro. Now, first things first, if you're gonna use any online casino like a pro, you have to do the very first thing perfectly correctly, which is taking advantage of the best sign-up bonus available, which is where, do I hear anybody? Down below. There's a link down below, guys. If you use that link, it'll bring you to the sign-up page for the Bet365 with the best sign-up bonus offer waiting for you. Now, that sign-up bonus is specifically for US players. However, if you're not based in the US, I have other links down below. So wherever you are, wherever you're located, wherever you're based out of, there is some sign-up bonus waiting for you. And the link down below will describe exactly what bonus is entitled to you, depending on your area. Now, that being said, let's move on. The second most important thing to know if you want to use Bet365 like a pro is how to create an account. Who knew? Who would have thought? Okay, so creating an account is really easy. Like I said, you can use a link down below. It'll give you the best sign-up bonus available. But once you do that and you initiate the sign-up bonus, you do have to create a profile, and you have to give pretty personal information, guys. And look, you're gonna have to give your name, address, all this stuff. And you're also gonna have to give, if you're based in the US, your social security number. If you're based outside of the US, whatever tax identifying number, that's in your country. But the reason why you have to give that information, at least in the US, is because technically gambling wins are taxable income. And believe it or not, this might freak you out having to give this kind of personal information, but that's why you're watching a review, right? To check out the details and credentials before signing up. So I can tell you firsthand, Bet365 is completely 100% legitimate. And when online gambling sites ask for your social security number, it's actually a good sign. It means they're a licensed operator and they're actually going to claim your wins, which means you're not talking to a scam. Granted, there could be scamming websites that are asking for your social, but I'm here to tell you, this is not one of those cases. So step number 2 is how to create an account. You're gonna have to verify your identity. You're going to have to, like I said, give your social security number, your name, your address. You're gonna have to upload some official form of ID. That could be a licensed federal ID, something of the sort, something with a picture that can verify your identity. And then after that, you're gonna have to actually deposit money. There's a couple different ways you can deposit money with Bet365. For example, Bet365 lets you go old school. You can do a bank transfer if that's what you want to do. I wouldn't recommend it because it's a little slower than all the other avenues as far as withdrawals go. But you can also use PayPal. You can use e-wallets like Neteller and Skrill. And you can also just use a plain old MasterCard, Visa card. And you can also actually send in a check, which, don't do. It's just don't, but it's available, but don't. Now, if you're going to use Bet365 like a pro, you're also going to have to withdraw your money eventually, when you want to get your winnings. You can do that with all the avenues, with the same exact avenues, with the same exact methods that you're going to use to deposit your money. But just so you know, PayPal tends to be the fastest, as well as e-wallets for withdrawing your money. It's almost instantaneous. It could take up to 24 hours, but it's rare. Bank transfers will take the longest, even up to 2 full business days. Now, as far as betting like a pro on Bet365, it really just depends on what aspect of the casino you're going to utilize the most. However, Bet365 is really the place you want to be if you're going to be sports betting. They have the best odds you'll find anywhere. There's no equal competitor. Bet365 is also global, so whether you're based in the US or anywhere else, it's gonna offer you the best effing odds you're gonna find anywhere, period, blank, end of story. So obviously with sports betting, that's a very wide umbrella to cover in one video, but just know your odds, know what underdog you're choosing, and if you wanna go with an underdog in whatever sports betting thing, sports betting event you're betting on, and also just know that Bet365 offers live event betting as well, which can add a little spice to the whole, to the whole experience. Another pro tip, if you're gonna utilize the casino aspect of Bet365, any games that have a live version of that game, play with the live version, whether it's roulette, blackjack, 3-card poker, whatever it is, play the live version. The odds are better and it's much more realistic and it's just a more immersive experience as well. It's the closest thing to being at a real casino. And the last tip, guys, that I'm gonna throw out there, as far as using Bet365 like a pro, understand and read the fine print of all bonuses. So the sign-up bonuses are a bit more straightforward than other bonuses, but Bet365 doesn't just offer sign-up bonuses. You're also gonna get promotions of all sorts on a monthly basis. Depending on holidays, they'll be like, you'll get an email saying, Labor Day special, deposit $100 and get a deposit match on, whatever it is. But some of the promotions are a bit more complex. It's not as simple as like, deposit $100 and get a match. Some of them are very alluring, but they have a lot of fine print. So for example, it may be something like, let's just say a match deposit. Oh, out of nowhere, you'll get a $1,000 match deposit offer. You deposit $1,000, you'll get $1,000 matched by the casino. But there might be a minimum wager requirement to be made before you can withdraw that money. Meaning you have to bet maybe sometimes $5,000 or even $10,000 worth of wagers before you can withdraw the $1,000 that they put in there. Does that make sense? It's obviously to keep people from just, activating the bonus and then withdrawing a free $1,000. But just read your fine print, know your bonuses. Those are all your pro tips, guys. Again, if you haven't signed up for an account with Bet365, do so using my link. It'll give you the best sign up bonus ever. And until the next time, I'm out of here.